Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And once again, we got another Transformer figure here that we're going to take a look at. This one looks pretty cool. I thought it was going to be cool for the accessory it came with, but you guys can be the judge of it. So we'll go ahead, we'll take a look at this figure. You guys judge whether or not this is something you want to add to your collection. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the figure. So today we're going to look at, from the War of Cybertron trilogy, Buzzworthy Bumblebee. Now Bumblebee comes with Spike Witwicky as an accessory. This is pretty cool. I actually like the artwork on the packaging itself. As you can see there, a photo of Bumblebee, and the artwork in the background is really nice. As you can see, Bumblebee and Spike, and Transformers written on the side as always, and some photos of the figures in both modes. On the back, there's really not much to this packaging as it is a card back. So guys, let's go ahead, let's pull them out the package and take a look at them. Alright guys, so here they are straight out the box. As you can see, they're okay figures for display. It's something you want. I'm not really impressed right now, but let's go ahead and let's take a look at the articulation. Alright, let's first take a look at Spike. Now Spike is an accessory. All he can do is push his arms up and down. That's it. He doesn't have any other type of bend or movement at the legs or anything else. He's one solid piece pretty much. The helmet is painted silver, so you can pretend he's pretty much anybody. Sparkplug, Spike, Daniel. He's good for the shelf, but that's about it. Alright, let's take a look at Bumblebee. Now at the shoulders, he can do 90 degrees because of the ball joint. He can spin his arms at 360 degrees. He has pretty much the same rotation at the elbow because of the ball joint. He has no hip rotation. He can twist his legs around at the knee. He does have 90 degrees at the knee, and you can tilt his foot a little bit further at the ankle. That's pretty much it. His knee joint is a little stiff, as you can see right here. Now he can do the splits. Let's see if I can get him to do that right now. There you go, he can do the splits right there. There he is in the Van Damme. But due to the way his feet are, you can't get him to stand like that because Bumblebee does stand on his front wheels. So it's really hard to pose this guy in any way except standing up, straight up and down, unless you get some sort of mount for him. There he is. That's pretty much the figure right there. Alright guys, so here's a better look at the figures themselves. As you can see, Bumblebee does come with that small pistol, and as you can see at his feet, it's really hard to pose this guy because of those wheels. So his feet are always tilted in. Now the Spike figure, it's pretty simple because he is solid. He doesn't bend, he doesn't do anything. He's just one solid piece, and the only thing that does move is his arms, which kind of sucks. I thought there would have been a little bit more to him, but he will make a great little accessory on the shelf for display. But let's go ahead guys and let's transform them, because apparently they both transform. So let's take a look at them in their vehicle mode. Alright guys, so here they are in their vehicle modes. Now Spike was really complicated. First thing you had to do was drop his backpack right behind his feet, and then push him forward to land on his face. And there he is in vehicle mode. I know he's an accessory, but they could have tried a little bit more with this one. But he'll go on the shelf as a display anyway. Now, Bumblebee, this is a weird one. He kind of looks like Cliff Jumper, but in yellow. So what that tells me is, be prepared for a Cliff Jumper in this size. I believe this is Legendary's class. So be prepared for a Cliff Jumper to come out and look exactly like Bumblebee. They may change a little bit in the front, but I guarantee it's going to be just like this. Now, this figure here, I'm not really happy with the purchase on it. It is a Bumblebee. Everybody likes Bumblebee. I'm not a big fan of all these new Bumblebees. I still like the G1, but I got them, so I'm stuck with them. But let's go ahead and let's jump into some comparisons with this Transformer with some of the other ones in my collection.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Matron the Autobot on the alert for Freezog, the Decepticon.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Up ahead, is that the enemy in disguise? If it is, two can play this game. And the chase is on between Natron and Freezog in one form or another.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
In Transformers Racing. Now, turn off the lights and your Transformers race into a whole new universe of night glow. Transformers Electric Racing by Tyco, of course.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, first we're going to compare him to the original G1 Bumblebee, and as you can see here, he is a little bit bigger than Bumblebee in height and length, but maybe it's just the old school in me. Between these two Bumblebees, I'd rather have the G1. Now the G1's robot wasn't all that great. The War of Cybertron Bumblebee is a lot better in robot form, but vehicle mode, I'd rather have the G1. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at some other Transformers. Alright guys, so here he is with classic G1 Huffer. Now I believe Huffer is a little bit taller, but Huffer is shorter than the new Bumblebee. And I do like Huffer's vehicle mode more than the War Cybertron Bumblebee. Once again, it's just that front bumper, it just doesn't do it for me, and the compactness of the back, it looks like they try to take the Camaro and squish it. That's just my opinion. Once again guys, if you have a different opinion, leave me a comment in the comment section below. But let's go ahead, let's compare him to another Bumblebee right now, another Legendaries class. Alright, now here he is with another Legendary class Bumblebee. Now when it comes to this Bumblebee, I prefer the War Cybertron because he does kind of look more of a G1 as opposed to this one right here. The Legendary one kind of looks like a mini coupe wagon with the racing stripe and all that, and with the racing front grille. Don't really like it. With this one, I have to give it to the War Cybertron one. Once again guys, you can leave your comments below on which one you think is the better version of Bumblebee. But let's go ahead, we got a few more Transformers to compare him to, so let's compare him to some more Transformers. Alright guys, so here we have him with a Legendary class Optimus Prime. When it comes to these two figures, I'm gonna have to give it to the Optimus Prime. They did a much better job in portraying him as Prime as opposed to this Bumblebee here. Now once again, I do hope as the War for Cybertron toy line continues, they give us a better and more accurate Bumblebee. But like I said, once again, with this figure here, I am a little disappointed that I got him. I thought it was going to be a lot more compared when I saw the packaging and compared to some of the other Transformers that I purchased. But for the price tag that he was, I really can't complain too much. Now I got one more Bumblebee to compare him to, so let's go ahead and get into that. Alright guys, here he is with the Deluxe class Bumblebee. Now between these two, I'm gonna have to give it up to the War for Cybertron one. He looks more like a G1 as opposed to the Deluxe class, which looks more like something out of a Fast and the Furious movie as opposed to a Transformer movie. But like I said before guys, leave your comments in the comment section below and let me know your opinion. Well guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video for today.
The Transformers will return after these messages. Tired of losing battle after battle in the sky, the Autobots create the ultimate robot jet, Jetfire.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
But the evil Decepticons have a secret new weapon, Shockwave.
The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers
From Hasbro. We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video right there. Once again guys, if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel. Also, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put a new video out. I try to put at least one video out a week on this channel. Guys, also, if you like what the videos I'm putting out, hit that like button. And also, leave us a comment in the comment section below. It does help with the algorithm. And once again, guys, when we hit 100 subscribers, we are going to be doing that toy giveaway. So, guys, make sure you subscribe so you can enter that contest and win yourself some free stuff. Once again, this is Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.